Have you ever done teeth? Have you ever done teeth?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have some teeth here as a finishing touch. I'll show you in a little bit. They kind of really make this effect. What I'm doing now is gluing down any loose spots around the outside of this mask. The next thing I'll do is go around the inside of the eye here, carefully gluing down. In fact, I'm going to switch to a smaller brush so I don't glue its eye shut. That happens a lot too. You'll glue somebody's eyelashes to their face. And they're like, heck, my eye, and I do it to myself all the time every time I put my makeup on.
What do you think the best in the business is right now?
The best in the business will always be Rick Baker in my book. I don't care what anybody says. He's the most talented, nice guy who's straightforward, and I'm taking a correspondence makeup course from the guy that taught Rick Baker. His name's Dick Smith. Some of you who know a little bit about makeup might know who I'm talking about. He was a really big makeup star in the late 60s and early 70s. He did The Exorcist, all the Godfather movies. He did one of my favorite all-time transformation films, Altered States. That was some incredible makeup work. I had never seen anything like that, where he's changing into things as he's banging into the walls, and it was incredible. I didn't know anything about makeup then. I like it. Anyway, there's some very talented makeup artists out there. Rob Bottin. I really like Rob Bottin's work, but I read trade magazines, and Rick Baker will always tell you, after he's done an effect, how he did it. Bottin never does. Well, I shouldn't say never, but anything that's special or new, he'll just keep it to himself. And in one respect, that's good, because then nobody else will be doing it the way he did it, and he'll stay in business. But when you're trying to figure out how to do makeup, and no one will tell you how they did it, it can be very frustrating. Why don't you move your face around? Yeah, it moves right with your face. That's the great thing about, you can wear a neat mask, and it's like, that's it. Whatever expression it has, that's it. But foam latex is great. You can change your look depending on what it is. You can be a happy zombie or a... Is there such a thing? More brown. The final step, gluing around the eyes here. And, pardon me, I have to get some cleaner for my brush.
Does that stuff smell or burn like cucumbers?
No, it's cold. Yeah, it's got trichlorotrifluorethane in it, which is actually it's a chlorofluorocarbon. It's not good for the ozone, but it works great for makeup. It dries very fast. And that's the best thing about it.
What's its name again? What was the name of it again?
Oh, the 355 adhesive, the Dow Corning adhesive, is thinned with trichlorotrifluorethane. Don't ask me to spell that. It's also just known as 355 thinner. Now, when I'm a big makeup star, I'm going to sit him up in a tall chair so I can stand up. Right now, I have to pray to the makeup gods that people like my work and then I'll get a chair someday. Ask me anything. I'm running out of things to say.
Not everybody has got a face like Ron's program. A lot of people want to try math.
Yeah, try and duplicate
What
it.
do you do when you don't have that long face? What do you do? Yeah, I'm just repeating what my wife said.
Well, there's only one thing to do in that case. Put the makeup on somebody else.
I'm just quite not ready yet because right on my list. I do not have this chin. My chin goes in, so I have to build up a lot of.
That's exactly what I do. Is I put a chin piece on because Ron doesn't wear a chin. His makeup comes right down and just hooks underneath his mouth. It comes up across the sides of his face and then goes way back, almost up over top of his ears. There's these huge cheekbones that come way back. In fact, there's the new Cinefex out that has a shot of Ron Perlman without any hair on his face, without his wig on. His ears look so funny. But anyway, I've always had a tough time trying to figure out what's going on underneath that hair on the bridge of his nose. And finally got a great shot of what that looks like.
Of course, when this foam latex is thicker,
It's not nearly as flexible. Yes, you lose a lot of expression. I just because Rick Baker is one of my all-time favorite makeup artists. I did the Beauty and the Beast makeup kind of because of that, because I wanted to duplicate some of Rick Baker's work. And I went to a convention in Orlando and was absolutely blown away by the response I got to my Vincent makeup. I thought it was okay, but it was incredible. I kind of got an idea of what Ron feels like whenever he's walking around in the makeup, or now for just walking around, period. Being stared at and just mobbed, and it's kind of nice once in a while. I can get used to it. Yeah. Glued to your eye now. Oh, I didn't pass my diploma. You want to see more pictures? Sure, good. Here's some more stuff for you to look at. Most of these makeups in my little book here are me. The only thing that gives it away are probably either the blue eyes or... Yeah, probably just the blue eyes. You know, it definitely doesn't look like me. You'll see it when it comes around. This is me in an old age makeup to start with. This is from the movie...
Enemy Mine.
Yeah, everyone says Enemy Mine, but it's very similar. There's the Last Starfighter, the Grig guy, his co-pilot. Yeah, the lizard guy. I loved that makeup. Dick Smith and Dick Smith, Robotin, and V. Neal worked on that. Had some great makeup work in there. This is the makeup that Eric's wearing right here in a different color. It's in blues and grays, and it's a lot more severe, a lot more extreme. And I put a lot of red in all of these areas on his face. Well, you'll see it when it comes around.
Is that an original?
Yeah, I just made him ugly, so there he is. Tomorrow's makeup will be something cute and cuddly like this. Well, actually, it'll be this walrus guy. And what else do I have? Oh, this is one of the most popular makeups I do at conventions, but the guy who wears it, I couldn't get him for this show. It's the Hippo Man.
Oh my